There's a phase in life that no one prepares you for. It's the phase where things get quiet. It's not the phase where you're around a lot of people. It's not the phase where you're at every party. It's actually the phase when you look around and you realize that you're all alone. People you used to talk to start drifting away. All you have is the person in the mirror. At first, it's depressing. You question your worth, you start to think that there's something wrong with you, and you start to feel as if you're missing out on something. But then you realize this chapter wasn't meant for everyone. This chapter was meant to build a version of you that no one recognizes. A version of you who stops seeking outside validation. A version of you who stops telling other people your plans. And a version of you who wakes up early in the morning and trains, even when you don't feel like it. Especially when you don't feel like it. Because when you're improving yourself, when you're going through this lonely chapter, when no one's calling your phone, when no text messages are coming in, it's easy to lose the mental war. It's easy to question if it's all worth it. It's easy to question if there is a light at the end of the tunnel. But understand this, there absolutely is. You see, when you keep stacking days in the gym, when you stick to that healthy diet, when you keep on improving the person in the mirror, you start to get lucky. You start to attract good things in abundance. And you even start to surprise yourself. A new PR in the gym, another goal reached faster than you expected, and a stronger mindset attained. And with this mindset, you realize something. You realize that this chapter wasn't punishment, it was preparation. You weren't losing people, you were finding yourself. You weren't falling off, you were falling inward. And when the world finally sees you again, they won't recognize the old you. But you will. And you'll know that during this lonely chapter, the chapter where no one was cheering you on, the chapter when you realize that things got too quiet, you realize that this chapter is really just to prepare you for the next level. It was to prepare you for abundance. It was to prepare you for the fruits of your labor. Within this chapter, you start to understand that it's not just about the money. It's not just about the physique. It's not just about all the external things. It's not just about the fruits, but it's about the labor. And you start to fall in love with the labor. You start to fall in love with the grind, because the real reward was never the outcome. It was the person you became to get to your desired goal. It was never about the money. It was the person that became to get it. So you look at the lonely chapter a bit differently now. It was never about being lonely. It was never about losing friends. It was about finding yourself, and more importantly, mastering yourself.